Well, Eric, I'm so happy you're here because I am so excited about these bioactive peptides. I'm telling you, it's like consistent. These gyms I go to, and I hear about these synthetic, and now we hear what's all going on with Ozempic. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Yep.
But this these bioactive, they're all natural, right?
Absolutely. So with MAKE Wellness, these are entirely plant-based peptides. So you might have heard of the synthetic kind that are injectable, like Ozempics and GLP-1s or BPC 157. The beauty of MAKE Wellness is there's nothing synthetic. They're entirely from plants, so you have nothing to fear about just contraindications or liver issues, brain issues, like you get with some of the synthetics. So what I like is these are not a handful of capsules that you take. It's not a patch. It's not a needle. These are tasty beverages that these peptide products come in. So to me, it's the best way to take a supplement is in just a beverage, tasty beverage form.
I know that peptides is like the buzzword, kind of thing.
Yep.
But I don't think people really understand that it's really like, our DNA, and it's like a key that opens up all those channels that throughout our years of aging have sort of like locked up. Isn't that right? Something like that?
Yeah, so what an actual peptide is it's a small chain of amino acids. So a long chain makes up proteins, a short chain makes up a peptide. So the beauty of peptides is they turn on our body's own pathways. So it's not something you're taking and hoping it absorbs, it's your body's pathways being turned on to create it itself. So like our FIT turns on our mitochondria to produce NAD. It also turns on collagen production in our body.
Oh, okay.
So these peptides turn on pathways in our body to produce it itself.
So now here's the thing. What I realize is that, I'm going to say it humbly, but I believe I am trying to reverse aging. And so here's the thing. I'm having a birthday coming up here, and I'm going to be all of 59.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about the fact that I am really going to be able to unlock all those pathways that are, like, for example, you might have a thing with aging is that you're afraid of like losing your focus. And I want to just make sure I can have my clarity and everything. Do these peptides help with that?
Absolutely. So there's a saying, as you get older, you lose muscle.
Yeah.
It's actually the opposite. As you lose muscle, you get older. So one of the things we want to do as we age is maintain muscle mass.
For certain.
And that's why our hero product FIT is so popular, because it helps maintain muscle mass as we age and also helping with cellular energy. So really the fountain of youth is muscle mass. You don't want to lose your muscle mass as you age. That's what keeps you young, vibrant, full of energy and life. So that's why you're aging gracefully. You're keeping your muscle mass into your 50s and 60s and beyond.
So I'm just going to be straight up here. I have a lot of older ladies in my coaching, and they have that limited belief that, well, you started working out younger and whatnot. How do I address that with some of these people that have like that limited belief?
Really, as long as you have a heartbeat, there's always room for improvement and a time to make changes. I've actually been working with a 71-year-old client who less than a month on these peptides is already like feeling the benefits in his swims and his workout. So it's never too late to make changes and make improvements in your life and in your health. My philosophy is you cannot pour from an empty cup. So it's not selfish to invest into yourself and in your health, because when your cup is empty, you can't pour into anyone. But when your cup is overflowing because you're putting in self-care and self-love, then you can pour into other people. So
one thing I want to extend, that if people want to really find out about MAKE and hear my testimony and some of these other really good testimonials, is that you can refer to the link down below. And we're also going to be incorporating the MAKE products into our retreats.
Absolutely.
And so, but if you want to learn more about it and to really get your focus on, your clarity on, and I'm also thinking about some of these med spas. You know, I'm like in Med Spa Haven here in Scottsdale.
Yep.
When you're talking collagen, man, this is going to be good. Yeah.